Has anybody got a match? Thanks. Now I can light an old gold for a treat instead of a treatment and listen to Songs by Sinatra.
Night and day, you are the one, only you neath the moon or under the sun. Hi, neighbors. Gather round, boys and girls. We'd like to take a half-hour lease on your crystal set. We've got the singingest gang in the neighborhood assembled here this evening. Janie Powell, the Pied Pipers, Axel Stordahl's waving the stick, and that triple threat of song business, John Mercer, Esquire. So loosen your tie, Dad. Forget to do the dishes for about 29 minutes, Mom. Light up an OG, everybody, and give us a listen, won't you? Relax. That's what I'm talking about. That'll get it. Say, when you talk about America's great songs, you just got to include that hunk of magic that goes like this. That old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine. The same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. The same old tingle that I feel inside. And then that elevator starts its ride. And down I go. Round and round I go. Like a leaf that's caught in the tide. I should stay away, but what can I do? I hear your name, and I'm aflame with such a burning desire that only your kiss can put out the fire, 'cause you're the lover I have waited for, the mate that fate had me created for. And every time your lips meet mine, darling, down and down I go. Round and round I go, in a spin, loving the spin that I'm in, under that old black magic called love. Say, kids, how'd you like to meet the fellow who wrote the words to Old Black Magic? Well, sir, he wants to meet you, too. One of America's greatest songwriters, a man with more hits than Joe DiMaggio and more plugs than Crosby, Johnny Mercer!
Hello, Frank. Hi, everybody. It's good to split a microphone with you, Mr. S.
Oh, we're proud to have you, Mr. M. You know, it's always a pleasure to sing one of your songs, Johnny, because... well, the words come kind of easy, just like people talk.
Well, I try to write them that way, Frank, but I sometimes get carried away, like on Old Black Magic. Do you think that's the way people talk?
Well, sure, naturally.
Well, maybe. But can you imagine a gal named Gertrude and a guy named Max sitting on a bench in Central Park?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, your Old Black Magic has me in its spell, Gertrude.
Clever.
Yes, and she says, yes, every time your eyes meet mine, I feel your icy fingers up and down my spine. And down I go, and round I go, like a leaf that's caught in the tide, Max.
Well, John, I guess that's poetic license.
Well, I better get mine renewed.
Look, Johnny, let's you and me lift voices in one of your tunes, huh?
Well, you want me to untether my mountain goat vibrato?
Leave the rafters ring.
You sure the old gold folks won't mind me smudging up their little smoke opera?
A million jukebox nickels can't be wrong, John. How about accentuating the positive?
Okay, Frankie, let me in the pulpit, please.
I'm moving out right now. Here we go.
Gather round me, everybody. Well, gather round me while we preach some. Feel a sermon coming on me. The topic will be sin, and that's what we're again. If you wanna hear our story, then settle back and just sit tight while we start reviewing the attitude of doing right.
You gotta accentuate the positive.
Eliminate the negative.
Yeah, latch on to the affirmative. And
Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Man, you got to spread joy
A lot of joy.
up to the maximum.
Way up.
Bring gloom down to the minimum.
Kick it right out the door. Have faith or pandemonium.
Him again.
Liable to walk upon the scene.
To illustrate
Paint a picture, John.
our last remark, Jonah and the whale, Noah and the ark.
What did they do just when everything looked so dark?
Man, they said we better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative.
Tippet's in a lot of trouble, you know that, don't you?
Hey, don't mess with Mr. In Between.
You know, neighbors, you wouldn't be human if you didn't have all sorts of habits. Trouble is, some habits can rob you of lots of pleasure. Now, you take your habitual brand of cigarette. Chances are you think it's the cigarette for you, the one that gives you the most possible pleasure. But by golly, you'll never be doing justice to your taste until you try an Old Gold cigarette. Because, look, the folks who make Old Golds have nearly 200 years' experience with quality tobaccos and everything they've learned about taste and fragrance and aroma. Why, it's all they're waiting for you in each golden pack of Old Gold cigarettes. And when you light an Old Gold, my friends, you get pleasure. Pleasure and more pleasure. So listen, do justice to your taste. Just try an Old Gold cigarette. Forget your habits for a moment and give your taste an even break. Try an Old Gold cigarette and then see if I'm not right when I tell you any time you want to smoke for the wonderful pleasure of it, any time you want a treat instead of a treatment, treat yourself to a pack of Old Golds.
Say, you make a mighty strong case for pleasure, Frank Goss. Yes, neighbors, you want a treat instead of a treatment. Oh, geez, that's the stuff. You want a recipe for harmony? Take a pretty gal like June Hutton, mix well with three guys named Hal Hopper, Clark Yoakum, and Chuck Lowry. And what do you get? The Pied Pipers, naturally.
Polly Pigtail, everybody knows that's your name. Polly, 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 Polly Pigtail, but you're lovable just the same. Polly Pigtail, with your freckles and turned up nose. Polly, 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 Polly Pigtail, you're a honey from head to toe. If Johnny pulls your hair, honey, don't pout or blow up. Just make out that you don't care. He'll be happy to date ya when you grow up. Polly Pigtail, like your dolly, you're sweet and true. Polly, 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 Polly Pigtail, everybody's in love with you. thing to do. If Johnny pulls your hair, don't you get mad and sock him.
It's 'cause he's not aware that one of these days you really rock him.
Polly Pigtails, whatever you say or do. Polly, 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 Polly Pigtails, everybody's in love with you.
Pieds, we thank you all very much. Let me see now. Oh, yes, Janie Powell.
Yes, Frank?
Say, you look all moony-eyed. Still dreaming about Freddie?
Oh, gosh, no, Frank. I was just standing there thinking, how many girls my age get a chance to be on the same radio program with such a famous guy?
Oh, Janie, please, come on.
Well, say, you don't mind if I dedicate this song to our dream man with infinite admiration, do you?
Help yourself. I don't care.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to sing this song for a man who's a favorite of all us kids, Johnny Mercer.
I will now hide for 64 bars. Mercer. Murder!
Shadows in the sky, the hours go by, where days that were shadows have gone. Shadows of delight that haunt the night and fade in the shadow of dawn. Never the rose and the gold of a joy unrestrained, uncontrolled. Give me one hour whose passion repays, a dim fire, the sorrow of days, one truth redeeming, all things untrue, one dream of dreaming of you and you. Give me one kiss from all I desire, one star of bliss, one blossom higher. Across the years that waste
Wonderful, Janie. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Janie. Say, you know, I think it'd be like separating the Smith brothers to have Mercer and the Pipes on the same show and not have them sing together. How about it, John boy?
Well, the Pipes and I have been going around together so long inside jukeboxes at 78 RPMs that people are beginning to talk.
I've heard some rumors here and there, John. Now, how about recreating one of those Capitol waxes for us?
Drop a nickel in me, and here we go.
I only got 4 cents, but I think it'll handle it for a while.
Does your mother know you're out, Cecilia? Does she know that I'm about to steal ya? Oh, my, when I look in your eyes, something tells me you and I should get together.
How about a little kiss, Cecilia? Just a kiss you'll never miss, Cecilia.
Why do we two keep on wasting time? Cecilia, say that you'll be mine. Just suppose your mother had liked the name
Bedelia.
You might have been a native of Montpelier.
Name of Ophelia. I don't care, I'd still love you the same. Honey, you know that I'd praise you if your name were Anastasia. And
what's the name the raindrops keep on whispering?
thundering.
Pardon me, I guess my thoughts were wandering. Why do we two keep on wasting time?
Cecilia.
Maybe I should say Pearl.
Cecilia.
Well, at least you're a girl.
Cecilia, hey Cecilia, say that you'll be mine.
That's in there, Papa. Great. Of all the songs by the mighty Mercer, there's one that really smacks you between the eyes. It's something that's happened to every guy, I think. You see a face for a second on a crowded street or in a passing train, and you say, maybe that's the girl. But she's gone in a flash, and you never see her again. But Johnny gave her a name. Laura is the face in the misty light. Footsteps that you hear down the hall. The laugh that floats on a summer night that you can never quite recall, and you see Laura on the train that is passing through. Those eyes, how familiar they seem. She gave your very first kiss to you. That was Laura, but she's only a dream. Thank you, neighbors. Thank you very much. Say, Arthur.
Yes, talent.
Who do you mean? Sorry, me. You know, this is the first time we've ever rattled a speaker together, John boy.
Well, for the home folks, anyway. But the fellas overseas got Frankie and Johnny coming and going.
Yeah, well, in show business, if you stick around long enough, you get to work with everybody.
Even Mercer. I give you show business.
And I'll take it with special lyrics by Jane Mercer. There's no business like show business, like no business I know. As a kid, I'd take a song and croon it till I made the neighbors' windows close.
But you kept on practicing, and soon it
became a unit with major bows.
you made money for your records. And so, may I ask a favor of a real nice guy?
You'll know I grant it, but at least I'll try.
Run out to the store and buy yourself a tie. Let's go on with the show. There's no business like show business, like no business I know. With a wig and makeup they disguise you, pad your shoulders in the latest fash. Even your own mother, if she spies you, won't recognize you.
But you're a smash!
A smash! No people like show people, they smile when they are low.
If you mention certain jokes, your act is great.
Like Crosby's horses who are always late.
Or a certain crooner who is underweight.
Let's go on with the show. That Crosby,
that Mercer,
that Sablon,
that Hames, it's getting pretty tough to make a buck.
With youngsters like Jolson to add to the names,
us older chaps are really out of luck.
That's quite a lot of talent in a bunch.
Naturally, they're good enough, but can they take a punch?
There's no business like show business, like no business.
Taxi,
I
taxi!
know.
If your dancing isn't all you planned on,
or if your vibrato is attacked,
how dare they? As long as you've got a leg to stand on,
a seat to land on,
you still can act.
It's smart thinking to start thinking of new ways to make dough. Valley's a ventriloquist, I just got word.
Yeah, his dummy sings, and he's great, I've heard.
Get yourself a Mortimer, and I mean Snurd. Let's go on with the show.
Of course you like your present cigarette, otherwise you wouldn't be smoking it. You think it gives you everything you want in taste and fragrance and aroma. All right. But listen, sometime just for the gamble of it, just to find out if you're missing something, just try a pack of Old Golds. After all, it's the finest blend of the finest tobaccos money can buy, a product of nearly 200 years' experience with quality tobaccos. And people do tell there's something about an Old Gold that goes good with you. So just try an OG. And then see if I'm not right when I say, if you want a treat instead of a treatment, treat yourself to Old Golds. Buy them at your tobacco counters. Get them in the cigarette vending machines. And listen, have you seen the newest thing in cigarette packaging? Old Gold's handsome crush-proof pocket 40s? Available now or very soon. Look for them.
For a closer route in a night shindig, we'd like to sing this tune from It Happened in Brooklyn. You got a special gal? Well, lean in real close and whisper something like this in her ear. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through. I only know what I know. The passing years will show. You've kept my love so young, so new. And time after time, you'll hear me say that I'm so lucky to be loving you. years will show. You've kept my love so young, so new, and time after time you'll hear me say that I'm so lucky to be loving you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, neighbors, we got to put our dreams away for another Wednesday. Thanks for the use of the half hour. It was fun sharing it with you, along with Janie Powell, the Pied Pipers, Frank Goss, Axel Stordahl, and the talented tonsils of one John Mercer. Hope you'll bend your radio dial this way next week for sort of a special show. It's an all Gershwin broadcast, and we promise you some of the most exciting music ever written in America or anywhere else. So until next Wednesday, make it a treat instead of a treatment with good old gold smoking and good living to every one of you. Put your dreams away. See what you get for kidding around a rehearsal for another day. And I will take their place in your heart, wishing on a star. Say, fellas, you want to take a cruise this summer and get paid for it? Why don't you check in with the new Civilian Naval Reserve? It's a good deal for anybody between 17 and 40. You can climb aboard at your local Naval Reserve headquarters. Good sailing, kids. And good night, neighbors.
Jane Powell appeared by arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of High Barbarese, starring Van Johnson and June Allison. Next Wednesday and every Wednesday is the night for Songs by Sinatra, presented by P. Laura Lord Company, a great name in tobaccos for nearly 200 years, and makers of Old Gold cigarettes, the treasure of them all. The Frank Sinatra Show, written by Lawrence and Lee, is produced and directed for Old Gold by Ted Scherderman. Frank Goss speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.